It's up, everybody. How are we doing? Hope you're well. Hope everyone out there is good. I don't have chat up on here. That's awkward. Multi-stream. There we go. Beautiful. How are we doing, everyone? Hope you're well. As per usual, we are not doing any form of warm-up because it does a warm-up. Oh, who warms up? Honestly. I was going to, and then there was like a minute left on the countdown. I'm like, oh, well, not much point doing that now, is there? So, beans. Hope you're well. Welcome, call. Hope you're doing well. We've got a few people in over on the Utubs as well. Hope everyone is doing good. Just wait for the Monza to start, and hopefully we get a bit better than we did yesterday, and we don't crash, and we don't kill anyone. It's be a good start, wouldn't it? Be a cracking start if we could do that. It'd be fucking wonderful. Absolutely spiffing. I'm just going to leave this practice lobby. By the time I joined, got the car all set up, and like, there's like a minute left before we go live. Oh, I see him. You jammy bastard. You can't see it, but fucking Ollie's in here as well, because of course he is. You peanut. Big chilling at work, love it. We've got Arizona level heat over here. It's 34 degrees today at work. Fucking sweaty. And my computer is telling me tomorrow's high temperatures to break records. Temperatures increasing tomorrow. I cannot wait. It's going to be... Holy shit, there are 6 splits. Wow. There are 6 splits in the 1040 race. Jesus Christ, man. Did I just see Ricky Bobby? I've not seen Ricky Bobby in a bit. There's Ollie. Ricky Bobby, there he is. Ricky Booby. Yeah, big old F coming tomorrow. It's going to be a warm one. And for those who don't realise it, warm in the UK is very warm. Yeah, it's Oscillophilia Wilder. Yeah, that guy. I'm very happy that Twitch now let you combine chats again. They won't ban you, so it does make making UIs a bit cleaner nowadays. So it's going to be a busy split. We might even get split 1 out of this. There's a lot of silver in this. A lot of silver. Silver 2, silver 2, silver 3, silver 1, silver 1, silver 1, silver 1, silver 1, silver 1, silver 3, silver 1. We might not be split 1. We could be split 2. I mean, one of the silver. I think the silver 3 is probably going to be Ollie because he's a filthy little sweat. Oh, it is. It is. Oh, that's funny. That. Who would have guessed a? Oh, I did. That was me. I did that. Oh, we got fucking Stephen Pope in there as well. Jesus. Okay, we got Bastilla. I think I saw as well, who's very high up on the leaderboard. It's going to be a tough one. This one. Hopefully we get a favourable car number and split. Oh, who doesn't love warming up in qualifying? It's gonna be great. Oh dear. As you can see, we're in the final hour of the timer as well. So if you want to keep me streaming any longer than today, because I may take tomorrow off if we don't get re-upped, just saying. So if there's anyone out there who hasn't subscribed, if you can get up to 2,110 by the end of today, we'll count anything that happens to stream today to continue the timer. So that'll be up to, I think we need 192 followers, I believe. So if there's another couple of followers over on Twitch, please feel free to do that as well. And obviously you've got the channel members and all that other fun stuff. We will be doing more members stuff like member streams. Probably do member Monday and fuck around Friday, which are probably going to be member streams, and then we'll do 2 or 3 other non-member streams. Members will get access to early videos, all that stuff. So yeah, we are split 2. We are top of split 2. Not racing Ollie. Sag. It was a risk. Especially after yesterday's shenanigan. So we are top of split 2. So we technically should be contesting for a win. I can't wait for that to be wrong. That's going to be awkward. Right, I want a bit more of that. A bit more of that. Why does that keep changing? Sometimes I load that as 49.5 and sometimes it's not. I think I'm just going to put a little bit of extra rear tone. Okay, that is the... Have I loaded the quality setup? No, CGS, race 2, I don't know. I swear that's the same one I normally load. Yeah, okay, whatever. Split one without friends. Yeah, I'm sure you'll be fine. We need to do what we always forget to do, and load limit off of a... Alright. Can I have limit alpha for B, please? Thank you. Limit alpha for B.exe. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Right. Yep. 5 laps. New tyres. And we be hunting the elusive 49. Feeling very grumbly today. I don't think we're going to get it. I think we're in the wrong car for a start. Hey, Carilla, how you doing, mate? Welcome. Let's get game sounds going, and then we also need to change scene. That one there. Good. Glad to hear it. We are basically just trying to survive this heat wave right now. It's relatively cool outside, so it's not too bad this time of the evening, but it's been a struggle during the day, that's for damn sure. We don't do the heat well over here. We are designed to try and retain heat, which means when you get a heat wave and excess of it, it doesn't half become a bit difficult. Dee 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 dee. So what now? Some chickens. I don't pay attention to anything that's going on, to be honest, but you might have to elaborate on that one for me to even catch up with what it is you're at. Oh, we haven't turned our streamer lights on. There we go. How can... You're not going to know I'm a top tier streamer if I haven't got some form of funky coloured light on, are you? That's very poor of me. Oh, fried, do you mean? Because it says fired. Did you mean some chickens got fried? You're just going to play... Okay, fair. I was just very confused. I'm like, chickens got fired? I don't... do you mean chicanes? I don't know how you fire a chicane. I don't know. I'm clearly not fully awake right now. Fried. Okay, cool. Right, that makes sense. That makes more sense. God, that car number 1 is very daunting on the old top left corner. So much pressure from it. Pressure. Stead. Hey, Heath. How you doing, mate? So yeah, part of me wants to wait for Forza Horizon until I can maybe get a 6-speed manual, because I feel like that'd be a bit more fun. Try it with the wheel. So I might wait for that. I'll have a think about it. Unbearably hot hotel. Yeah, I'm in a reasonably warm box. Not too warm just yet. I do have the AC to help with though, shall we? So if it's there, we need it. $49.8 off the rip. That's oh dear. We're not gonna. It's not gonna go well, boys.
That time was a 151.77.
It's specialised sauna indeed, yeah. Cheers, Greg. Stolen completely off a booth, mate. Well, I thought as I was building the shed, we might as well do something cool with it, you know? It's not the best of angles, but, you know, you get the idea. And I hate racing with on-screen wheel, so this way at least gives you an idea of, like, the inputs I'm putting in, right? Too much, too early. Yeah, I mean, they might have done it with like fully closed ducts and stuff, so the tyres could be up to temp within one lap, you never know. It's also Corvette, which is like ridiculously OP here. We're flirting with 49s right now. Like I've got to a 50.3, I think 50.2. Obviously, it's the first race out as well, so it's not. We're not exactly the most limber as we could possibly be, because you know who practices? Because that's just for fucking sweats.
That time was a
150.7, so we need to find another second, basically. So we have a hope of being near the front. Don't know where the fuck I'm going to find a second. Yeah, I find it really off-putting having the on-screen wheel on. When I'm turning my own wheel, I'm watching it do it with even like a millisecond delay. It just looks off. Should go down to first for the first part of the corner like I usually do. 2 understeery. Better exit though. You race on chase cam because you love immersion. Fair. You want that drone POV? You're gonna have one shot, one opportunity. We might have to press the button and see what happens. Right, let's go for it. Just push the button.
Let's go!
That was 50.78.
We're qualifying or we're die trying! Over there! Fighting!
Ah. Yes. Would have been a 50.4. So it would have got us like P8. So not the end of the world, but nicer than P11. Especially as the games were like, no, you got out qualified by 8 other people. We need to dock half of your points for the entire race. Because that makes sense. How good I am in over 3 laps is very important. It's incredibly important. Doesn't matter how good I am for the entire race, as long as qualifying is literally the most important thing. I'm totally not bitter about the way the LMU does all of its driving, its driver rating calculations, and how dumb it is. Oh, dear. I have used hood cam in the past. I understand it because it gives you the biggest field of view and stuff. I don't use it because I like to feel immersed, you know.
Formation lab has started.
P8. But never mind. Right, as we roll to the start-finish line, if you could do me a favour and tickle the like button if you haven't already, that'd be great. Like I see, we're only on 4 likes so far, and we've got 9 people in on YouTube, so half of you haven't even wandered your mouse down to the bottom end of the screen or tapped that a little bit below the stream. Uh, 145 on Algarve. Is it fixed? Because it's in the fixed one this week, right? Because the car choice does matter a lot at Algarve because of that final corner. Right, hold on to your butts. Get ready. Hopefully we survive.
Green flag, green flag.
Plus 10 seconds for a guy in front. We're going to get absolutely mugged because we're a Lexus and we're slow as dicks in acceleration compared to some of the others around us, like the BMs and the Mustangs. We've got a Renault F1 branded Porsche in front, which is an interesting combination. Alright, I want it to, yeah, no, okay, yeah, no, that's fair. I can see why we couldn't. Dude, stop pushing me wide. What the fuck is wrong with you? Fucking Mustang, man. Literally just drove me off the road. What a bellend. Knackered my tyres. I've got a puncture and broken front right suspension. Sweet. Fucking love Monza. It's so much fun. Oh, I love this game. I love this race. I love this track. Everyone is so talented. Mustang literally forced me off the fucking road for no reason. What a pain ass. Dude just didn't want to turn right. He was like, nah. He's like, nah, I'm just going to go left on this right-hander, buddy, actually, you know. So, what percentage are my tyres at now? Cool. Yeah, we've lost 10% of the tyres on one lap, including the puncture. Not including the puncture, rather. Beautiful. It's not like the lefts are very important around this track either. Yeah, it's just Monza stuff. It's just fucking stupid.
Time to 20.01.
Well, we're in damage limitation mode from corner number 2, which is always fun. We're going to be losing a shit ton of driver rating. And yeah, it is what it is. We'll just carry on going. Ah. We've had some freebies of some people having a pit. We're just going to rock the puncher for the rest of the race. Literally no point pitting. But just going to be slow as shit. Because we have no grips in the right-hand corners. The front right obviously has no grip because it's a puncture. We've also got bonked suspension. And we've also got ruined left side tyres. So... yeah, this is why I need a break from LMU, I think. I need to go do something that isn't so fucking sweaty. I'm getting fed up with how sweaty everyone takes it and how butter everyone is all the fucking time. It's just too much, man. It's just too much. So Ford Algarve. Ford Algarve's pretty good from what I understand. I mean, I'm not much better than 45s, to be honest, even in open. I can do like 44s with the Lexus. At the moment, I'm doing a league race, so I'm just doing everything I'm doing is in the Lexus, even though it's not optimal. Just so I don't have to constantly keep relearning cars. I think once we're done the series, we'll probably jump into maybe the Lambo. Try that. Thank you for letting me pass. You did it in a very interesting way. Are we actually gaining on anyone? I don't think we are we? I think I need to get back onto like race room or something I just enjoy, not have to get sweaty over and worry about practicing. And so I'm just at that point of LMU. If I don't constantly practice, I'm just not going to get any better. And I don't think that makes fantastically interesting content, you know. Oh dear. We're gaining a little bit on the other Lexuses in front. The guy behind, I think, is actually going quicker than me. Just because of how competitive the GT3 scene is. It's just one of these ones of people legitimately just play this game over and over and over and over again. And people will be bop tourists, and I just don't care enough about this game. I enjoy it, don't get me wrong, but I just don't care enough about it to spend every waking moment. Like, I'm not I'm not streaming to get good at this game. I'm streaming because I enjoy making content, and I'm not enjoying these sweaty races much. I went through this whole arc like a few months ago. I'll go off and do some stuff that's fun, and then miss the competitiveness, and then come back and do it for its competitiveness, and then I'll get bored of it being such a sweat fest every race, and I'll piss off and go and do some more fun stuff for a bit. Like it's just the ebb and flow I have with this game. Like I feel like I'll have a couple of good races. I feel like, yeah, I'm gonna double down on this. We're gonna get good, and then I can't put in as much time as everyone else does because of other commitments and making videos and providing streaming content. Like I only race when I stream, so all the times you see me streaming is the only time I'm in the simulator. There will be a couple, like going forward, I'm going to make videos as well because I haven't made videos in a minute. But my goal isn't to be one of the best racers in LMU. My goal is to make good content. And me being annoyed at this game because people are racing it like it's the final race of a championship every race stresses me out, and I don't think makes the best content. That's all it is. I think me having more fun driving Super Tourers around Silverstone or GT3s around some tracks people have never seen in Race Room would probably be more interesting. Me fucking around in Forza Horizon 6 might be more interesting. Me doing some rally might be more interesting. Hello. Oh, we've got another freebie, so that's good. It's not that if I'm not competitive, I'm not having fun. I'm just, if every race is super competitive, you get stuff like that where people will just box you out, and you just get people doing stupid lunges and stuff because they need to be P6 3 laps into an hour-long race in a random daily race. So they just do this all or nothing stupid dive on it, and then I'm stuck doing the rest of the race hot lapping, which is, it's not the competitiveness that's the issue, it's the downside of people being competitive and doing high risk maneuvers that can lead to boring content, basically. Like I try to do what I can to make it entertaining when I'm 10 seconds off the back of P12 after being taken out on the third corner of the first lap of a 30-minute race. But there's only so many people who've got to hang around. Like, before that happened, we were up at 17, 18 viewers, now we're down at 10. That could just be because people don't like me, which is fair. And it could just be like, oh, this guy's miles off. Like, he's lapping 2 seconds off the pace. He's in P12, 10 seconds behind the nearest person. I'm going to go watch someone else. You know? It's just that sort of thing. It's not the competitiveness itself that puts me off. It's the fact that when everything is so competitive, if something does go wrong and I'm not fighting at the front, or at least in a battle, and I'm just hot lapping, I personally don't think I'm making great content at that time. Hey Alan, how you doing, mate? Like I say, I'm doing this to try and make the best content I can make, and I don't think me hot lapping at Monza, like 10 seconds off the pack, is what people want to sit and spend their time watching. Like, sim racing is a kind of content where you have to at least have a certain level of competency from the person doing it to even warrant being watched, you know? For fuck's sake. Got no fucking grip. Like, I can't fight this because this guy hasn't got a fucking broken car like I have. Hell. Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things. Like, it's just. I mean, I could be wrong. People could still find it interesting. It's just this sort of game. Like, when it gets to this level of competitiveness at the top end of it, I'm not a booth bee who is going to be at the front of the packs all the time, and is just going to be quick regardless. You know, I'm competent to semi-competent, but it's just one of those ones of like. Is this? I didn't set out to stream this race by driving a broken car 2 seconds off the pace, off the back of the pack. You know, if this was a video, if no one has seen me before and they come in and see this, are they going to hang around? Probably not. If they come in and see me driving, even in the same sort of similar position, but just having a fucking whale of a time driving the Super Tourist because those cars are just so fun to drive, I feel they have a better chance of hanging around. Or rallying, where it's short rallies and if I fuck up, we can reset and go again because it's rally. And if I fuck up, it's probably funny because I'm bad. You know, there's a certain level of self-deprecation humour that will potentially people find endearing. Some people don't, but generally speaking, a certain level of self-deprecation most people like. But like now, I'm sort of struggling to figure out how to make this interesting. I'm like, yeah, okay, cool. I guess we just keep trying to catch up with that guy and hope people fall off the track for the next 20 minutes. All I can do is just sit and watch my Delta and try and figure out how to drive this broken fucking car back. But there's not much I can do. Fuck me. Oh, hello Mustang. On the freebie, thank you very much. I think you might be the guy who drove me off the road. If you are, you can get to fuck. Trying to avoid getting killed by LMP2s. Do we have any LMP3s in this one? No, we don't. They're literally only in top split. Interesting. I don't feel that LMP3 landed particularly well in the game, did it?
That time was a 1:52.7.
Yeah, no, it's not. I say it's not the. I enjoy the competitive. The reason I am playing LMU is because of the competitive nature of it. It's just the trade-off for that is if you're in a competitive split like this and you get caught up in lap 1 and you're 13 seconds behind and you're broken and you've got a half-hour race to go, it's very difficult to make that content entertaining. You know? Oh, someone's gifted something. Thank you very much. Cool is gifted. What is Cool gifted? I obviously haven't made a custom animation for that one either. I'll read that in a second once I've got this lardy ass piece of fucking Japanese steel around here. Gifted a sub, thank you very much, mate. That is another, what I say, for their 2NX, aren't they? 25 minutes for that. And it's not like I'm not going to do LMU. We'll do it at least once a week on a Tuesday. It's just I'm going to go back to interspersing some other stuff just to keep it fresh, you know. I kind of built the channel around playing other stuff as well, not just single track mining it. And I think it'd be a nice break to just fuck around in a game where I don't care about the result as much. There's shorter races on race room, so if there is a shit one, it's 10 minutes later and, you know, it's reset and we go again. So I just think it might be better to go back to mix and match it for a bit. I've done the full sweat, try hard bit of it. We've kind of found our ceiling for now. I will need to probably get some coaching to get a bit quicker, which we can do. Obviously we've got Ollie, who we can speak to about coaching and stuff. I've also got Josh Benson, who I speak to from BRT, the basic Ollie guys. As you see, we've got a sim coach on here. He says he can do some coaching with me if I want it. They're obviously available and stuff like that, so there's options. But I just think it's time to just intersperse some other fun little bits in here where I'm not just constantly grinding out daily races to gain an arbitrary score in a game that ultimately it doesn't fucking matter, you know. Like we had a guy yesterday, like I fucked up yesterday, moved when I shouldn't have moved, crashed into a LMU and the guy went fucking ballistic. I apologised, continued to get ballistic. I was like, dude, chill, like it's a game. Like, I fucked up, yes, I've said I fucked up, I'm sorry. Didn't mean to ruin your race. I didn't check my relative when you were coming through, I moved. I mean, we checked the replay and he didn't use the brake pedal, so he could have done more on his side, but ultimately it was my fault. And the dude just went fucking ballistic on a fucking video game, and I'm 36, I don't need that shit. Like, I don't care enough. I'm doing this as a hobby, for fun. I don't need grown-ass men shouting at me on the fucking internet for crashing their pixels into my pixels, you know? I've got far more fucking important things to get on with in my life. No, I'm also the same with Horizon. Like, I don't find a lot of drive to do it. It's the reason we haven't jumped on the Forza Horizon bandwagon just yet. If I'm going to do it, I want to get the 6-speed H-pattern box, and it will be doing a couple of like the point-to-point races are the more fun ones. I'm not going to be doing circuit races really with it. I don't really want to do that much multiplayer with it. I like the collection side of things. I like hunting stuff down. I like getting the collectibles. I play it more as a single-player game than I do anything else, to be honest. But I generally get 30 to 40% through the game, and then ADHD kicks in. I get bored. We go do something else. So I want to give it a go. It looks quite fun. Everyone says it's really good. So we'll pick it up at some point. It's on Game Pass, so we can get it relatively easily. I can't remember if I've still got a Game Pass subscription or not. I've also got people over at Xbox I can speak to from when I was making motorsport content. So we got options. Probably be good for the channel as well, to be honest, just more Horizon gear. But I just want to go back to mixing and matching it between some other stuff, just to for myself to stop getting so bummed out when I have a bad race in this game, because it's just not fun. And if it's not fun, why am I doing it, you know? Oh shit, reading chat rather than actually driving Parabolica. I think we're just getting late stage patch blues, you know. It's just one of those ones of like, oh okay, it's just we need a new patch, new content. So we've got kind of a couple of weeks until the Le Mans and out, which will sort of revitalise everything again. But it's just one of those ones that I say, it's just we'll go mix it up and do someone else while we wait for whatever the new content release is going to be. And then we'll reassess at that point, see what we want to do. So we still play it at least once a week. So I still want to do the Tuesday races, we'll see if there's any fun. But it's not I don't think there's been anything massively interesting in terms of weekly rotations. It's just been a bit of same old, you know? I can't say it's been a combination that's been, oh, that's great. Like, I enjoyed the Kota combination because we did quite well out of it. We got P4 in one of the races. We got like a P6, a P5 and a P4, I think. Or a 7, 5, 4, somewhere. So that was good in terms of like personal results. It's always good when you have a couple of nice results, you know? We threw away a P3, unfortunately, in that. But, I don't know, I've done 4 races at Monza, 3 of them we've crashed. So it's like, eh. Because, well, generally by its nature, it's a competitive hobby, you know, and you've generally invested quite a lot of time and money into your setup, because most people on LMU will probably be using a wheel. So there's the financial commitment to it, the time commitment, because it's not a game that you generally get good at quick unless you're naturally talented. And by the nature, people are competitive. It's racing. Like, people want to win. The whole point of a race is to try and win, which means you're going to do, most people will do what they can to win. And then part of that is, if they're not winning, they're not having fun. Now, I don't need to win to have fun. I'm more than happy having a good battle. What I don't like is getting taken out by someone who doesn't understand how to race properly, which unfortunately is more than a small percentage of the group of people who play this game. So I'm not saying everyone in it is like a bastard man, but there's always, generally in one lobby, some smooth brain. Sometimes it's me. I will put my hands up to that straight away. Yeah, obviously, yes, they prove that. But there is generally some form of smooth brain in there. And it is a competitive hobby by its nature. You know, it's motorsport, it's racing. People don't go racing to finish 16th. So everyone wants to try and win, which means you're going to try your hardest, and if you don't win, especially if you have a chance to win, and you don't, it gets very annoying. And then, depending on your personality type and your mental stability and how you process emotions and things, that can come out in a constructive, healthy way. Or you can just be a bastard man and shout profanities on the internet and tell people to go die of cancer. You know, it's the same reason that league community is toxic. It's for the exact same personality types, exactly the same thing. And when you get to the upper end of Call of Duty, is why that's famously been horrific lobbies with people telling you to go die. Is because people spend a lot of time and effort to get good at it, and if someone prevents you from something, you generally get abuse out of you. It's just, unfortunately, part of the beast. It shouldn't be, but it is. No, I don't think there's a lot of people controls. I think it's probably a majority wheel based because it's PC only. Generally, most people don't start racing with LMU. LMU would be a progression from somewhere, and generally it would be a wheel user. There's not saying they're all wheel users, but I think a solid 70 to 80% are probably wheel users, if I had to guess. Brakes, people, thank you. Good lad. Hey Groucho, how you doing, mate? Yeah, I mean, I try not to. I mean, it's annoying, obviously. I try not to take it, like, go for any personal attacks and stuff. I might get a bit condescending, like try and make some comments to diffuse my own anger, because it's annoying that someone else has ruined my race with nothing that I can do about it. So I generally need to vent that in some way. I try not to make it a personal attack most of the time. And if it is a personal attack, it's not on them as a person, it's what they did there was idiot, like their actions, not the person. Unless I'm calling them a smooth brain window licker, obviously, but again, that's done in attempt of jest more than anything else. It's not done as a personal affront. I'm not wishing any pain upon them. But as I say, I'm not just out here to race, I'm out here I'm also streaming, so part of it is me thinking of the content side of things, and you know, what could have been an interesting race starting mid-pack as car one. We might have found paces we went on and stuff like that. It's now turned into damage limitation. Like, I'm not annoyed enough where I'm just going to Alt F4 the game. I'm still going to drive and try and get what good results I can out of it. But it's one of the ones of like, okay, well, you know, what could have been a fun race in terms of actual racing is now just turned into a let's not make this as bad as it could be race, which is a bit boring when you've done 3 out of the last 4 have been those types of races, you know. Hey Kevin, how you doing, mate? Yeah, unfortunately not the most entertaining of races, this one. We've got a very bent car, not able to keep up really with anyone and just picking up freebies really. We got back inside the top 10, which is about where we qualified, just because freebies. But yeah, we literally got run off the road, lap 1. So, and we were having about a 15-minute crash. Picked up some damage from it, and I've been trying to manage the pain ever since. Good, glad to hear it. There. Yeah, I'll do my best to try and keep it light. I feel it's best not to try and hide stuff, so I try and display my anger, but I try and do it in the most like sort of healthy way possible, you know. But there are just certain situations where it's just standards just don't seem as high as they should be sometimes. A little bit of a brown moment there. Yeah, it's just like, it's silly little mistakes that shouldn't happen that have big effects on the race that are just a bit annoying. And then, as I say, I get a bit introspective on it, and like I'm trying to make a fun stream that people can come hang out in and get some good racing and have a chat and all this sort of fun stuff. And I want to try and give you some entertaining racing and close battles and all this sort of stuff. And as I say, we've done this is the 4th race at Monza. We've had one where we haven't had some form of damage. Granted, the last one yesterday, a lot of that was my own doing. I was over driving. I caused an accident myself. First one we got bins lap 1 and then binned it lap 1. Nope, speaking of binned it. And then had to go in the pits because we literally had no steering in the car, so we were a lap down for the entire race. And then this one happens where we're not a lap down, but we're just not competitive in a very competitive split, you know. It is what it is. just got to finish this one off, put it behind us, move on to the next one. At the end of the day, we'll lose some driver raking, but it doesn't fucking matter. At the end of the day, we'll get it back. It ebbs and flows. You know, we'll get a couple of runs at Kota or something like that in the future, and we'll get it back. So like Paul Ricard, Paul Richard. I do apologise. I didn't use his proper Christian name. Paul Richard, where we generally run a bit better than most because we can keep it. I'm generally pretty good at looking after the car. I don't have many incidents myself personally, like self-inflicted. It does happen. Again, yesterday's race proves that. But generally speaking, if I'd have seen he was running out of fuel, I'd have pushed him off the line. There we go. That's that one done. We got back from P18 to P10 thanks to other people falling off the track. So thank you to everyone who made that possible. But yeah, look, it's just through DNFs basically. Let's go back to lap 1 real quick. So we got through. Sismond Shush is the guy who did it. Let's see, let's get on board with Sismond Shush. No, not you. This guy. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't seem to move. Like, he just boxes me out for no real reason. Did I move over? I might have moved over. Might have been a bit of me. We could have had a bit of glue out of it. I did move in. Then we get a bit of glue. Okay. So I moved over. I'm pretty sure the Tic Tac made it look like he had space to move over to the right, but it doesn't really look like he did, to be fair. Okay, so it's really this bit here where I'm expecting him to follow this curve, and he just doesn't. Yeah, I mean, that happened basically. It looked like from on board. It looked like he boxed me off the road. It looks like it was a little bit of netcode glue, and like, I was expecting him to follow the tight line through here because he's now behind this guy. I was expecting him to tuck behind. I move over. He then just continues to straight line, and then we just we drop a wheel on the grass, and then we casually brake. We have a 20-minute crash, collect a few people. That's all it was. That little knock just pushed us wide a little bit. Like, I'm not going to say it was all on him. I was just expecting him to keep it close to the line. The little tic-tacs on the radar made it look like he had space to move over. Technically, he doesn't need to. I moved over. I didn't move into him, but I did tighten the gap. And then, like, you can see he does this little move. So he's right next to me. Then he moves right. So I think, all right, cool, he's going right then. So I tighten my line up. And then he comes back out again. So, just one of them. Just lap 1, 3 wide, through Curva Grande, you know. And then, yeah, we just have the world's longest crash. And we had yellow front right suspension and front right puncture for the entire race. So we were stuck doing high 52s, low 53s for like the entire race, which was not even enough to really catch up with anyone. We picked up some freebies to get back into top 10, but yeah, I think we could have, with the amount of people who fell off the track and a couple of penalties floating around, we probably could have got top 5 maybe. Because the pace wasn't insane. It was like 52s for the guys in front of me. So we might have been able to get something out of it. Who knows? We might get split 2 again. We'll see what happens. But yeah, so I've just been saying with Greg Ollie that I think I need to just go back to mix it up a bit. The competitiveness of LMU right now is getting a little bit draining. I think I need to just go and find the fun again for a little bit. And it's just from the fact that everything is so competitive that when it does go wrong like that, there's so little ways to actually recover and try and make an entertaining stream, or what I feel is an entertaining stream, that I need to just go and find somewhere where whatever happens, happens. I don't really care too much about it. That kind of thing. Register. That's what I want. Should we try a different car? Should we go back to old paper BMW? Or do we try something different? What's the car I was going to try? Should we try a Lamborghini? We haven't tried the Lambo in a very long time. I think we'll try the Lambo, you know. I don't know how good this is in a straight line, though. That's the only thing. I think it's pretty quick. Lambro, yes. I haven't got any setups for the Lambro. That's the only thing. Let me see if I can log into Go again. Get that set up. Go fast. Let's go back into that one. New version of Go Fast is available, as it appears to be like every fucking week. When it does that, it means I have to reset everything again and relog into everything again. I am going to have to close LMU down briefly while we do this. Retry. Don't send. D. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh. Install. I don't even know what GoFast was on the Microsoft Store in terms of an app. It's pretty weird. But I was like, what, you don't just publish your own EXE? What the fuck is this? Who's actively on the fucking Microsoft Store nowadays? Okay, right. Am I actually logged in at the moment? So I need that one. Yeah. Get this up here so you can't see it anymore. Billing data. Right, log in. I should be. Why am I not logged in? You literally came from the fucking app. Is that my password for this? No. Is it this email address? Is it that one? No. Is it that one? No. I'm just gonna forget my password. I can't be fucked. To Gmail. Talk about yourself, boys. Just busy spending money I don't have on stuff I don't need. You know, usual stuff. No, wrong inbox. That inbox. That one there. Reset. I swear I have to do this every fucking time. Right, can I give you money now, please? Is that possible? Oh. Oh, is JPS not streaming on Friday then? Has he got technical difficulties, or is he away or something? My subscription is on hold. Why does my subscription always go on hold? I don't get it. I've told you just to take the money off my fucking PayPal account. Every month it goes on hold. Right. Yeah, that one. Oh, fucking 2FA. What, can people stop being scabby so I don't have to fucking 5 authenticate everything I want to fucking do? So the bastards in the world stop scamming so I can just buy shit online without having to prove that confirm my dog's maiden sister's dog's sister's maiden name is. It's fucking annoying. Huzzah! I've now successfully paid them money. Can I have some setups now, please? I haven't purchased it, I fucking have. Right, go fast. Setups. I am pro. Shut up. Alright, closing your fucking app down, open up again. Oh my god, this is so fucking frustrating. What? Oh, you're funny. Again. Subscribe. Right, setups. Fucking Jesus. Right, a Lambo at Monza. Hurricane. Let's just search Hurricane. Hurricane. Bahrain, Silverstone, Imola, Paul Ricard, Spa, Monza. Install. There we go. Finally! Christ! 20 minutes later I can actually get my fucking setups installed. Jesus. Oh, it's a summer break. Oh, okay, fair enough. Fair. Makes sense. Alright, we're going in blind, boys. We'll figure out if this is a good thing or not. How late are we to the race? Oh, it's only just opened. We're alright. We're right, we're Gucci. Yeah, if I'm about on Friday, we'll do some. I might be might be able to get some race room streaming going. Yeah, have you not seen when they're going to be like the main title sponsor for someone? It's a Cadillac or something. setup. What does the CG mean? Oh, Curve Grande setup. Yeah, I got you. I got you. Let's go endurance, because they tend to be a bit more subdued. 311, eh? That seems sketch. I like it. Well, it's Drive to Survive, isn't it? That's why. This seems sketch AF, by the way. Oh, you can't see it right now, but the settings are 311. So we might be lighting the rears up a fair amount. But it sounds like fun, especially as I haven't driven this car in God knows how long. Yeah. If one must biscuit, then he must risk it. Oh, it's quite nice to have a responsive front end for once. Where I haven't got a giant anvil above the front axle. I don't know if this thing has got the straight line power for it, you know. I don't know what it's like in the straight line. Doesn't want to trail very much. Do 534. That's a bit. Yeah, because you got a shit ton of fuel in it. Curbs are going to be the other thing I need to figure out, because I generally run them quite aggressively. And for what I remember, you want to rev the absolute tits off this thing as well. It is nowhere near as planted as the Lexus on exit, that's for sure. It does want to turn. It does definitely want to turn more than the Lexus wanted to turn. That is for damn sure. I feel like you probably want to be in sort of the higher revs a lot of time for this as well. Just because of where the power is in the V10. Oh, he's a solid opening lap.
That time was a
51.5.
1:51.5.
No slower or faster than we were in the oh my eye, the Lexus on our opening lap, and we're still trying to figure out how to actually drive this sonic thing. Okay, that's a bit too deep into the ABS there. It just wasn't slowing down. .49.6 off the rip. That sounds about right. That's better. Well, if you almost caught him, that doesn't bode well for me. Okay, I've got to figure out how to do a Scari. I think I need to do it geared lower than I usually do with the Lexus, so... Right, we've got 2 more laps to try and figure it out.
Lap 1:51.18.
Trying to kill me there halfway through that corner, Jesus. Really cannot run the curves like I'm used to. That's going to take some getting used to. We're spinning it at the fucking back with a 51.1. Fuck me. Try and risk it for a biscuit. I think we'll have to press the song for the last and final lap as well. That's right, I said last and final. Yeah, cannot be as aggressive on that, but we made up a load of times for a Scari that time, being second. Okay, right. Power of a song, compel me.
Lap 1:51.12.
Full send! We're qualifying or we die trying! All is there! Frightening!
And not launch over that final part. Improvement, but not by much. I mean, that's 3/10 off what we got the Lexus last time. So, with a bit of fettling, probably get a bit more comfortable with the car. Right, what were we on 633? I think, weren't we? Probably move that back a little bit as well.
Teams and drivers go to the grid for a race start.
Yeah, I could totally see Plantar from that. Yeah, definitely. Ratio 0.88, interesting. You use 1 point something. Yeah, we'll go with a bit extra fuel because it's so fucking juicy. Let's go with that. Started P18. Fuck me. Washed. Absolutely fucking washed. I generally have my pedals on some form of an angle, just to help my like, pressure on my ankles and the front of my shins, you know. We are basically in the back, aren't we? Yeah. There's me and two other dudes. Well, at least it should only get better, you know. Pretty sure I raced aerobic here yesterday. Right, here we go, the Lambro.
Green flag, green flag.
Yeah, people ain't rushing around on Monza now. You need to be in the 49s to really be competitive anywhere, to be honest. Yeah, I'm not going into that. You can feck right off. Absolutely no fucking way am I going in the middle of that. Probably should have just cut the chicane. Are you kidding me? I've got... Oh, fuck me. Front bumper damage and a puncture and suspension damage. Again. God fucking damn it. That's all my own fucking doing as well. Don't move under braking, you fucking idiot. That would have been fine if the Lexus did decide to jink to the left. This is what I mean, like, it's just another 28 minutes of driving around at the back. This is when it just stops being fun, you know? Like, I'm fully aware that T1, a lot of it was my issue. It is what it is, like, but second chicane, we would have been fine if the Lexus didn't jink to the left. Him moving, literally moving under braking, fucked me.
Lap 2, 19.05.
Right. Is it worth even fucking changing the tyre? See if we can maybe catch up with some people here. It doesn't feel it's worth changing the suspension, but I mean, at least here I can see if I'm enjoying the Lamborghini, we can run it back. I mean, I'm liking the sound. There's that. It sounds far like the Lexus doesn't sound bad, but you know, it sounds better. Yeah, but the game punishes you so fucking hard for calling it a wash that it's like, oh. And I don't like calling it right because like we did this happened last race, we got back to P10, you know? So it's not like done. It's just annoying, you know? It's like one of these, yet another race that's gone from being, they could have been quite competitive considering how quick everyone was. And if we got more comfortable in the Lambo and found time, who knows what might have happened. So now just trying to salvage something or with a balked car again. And it just seems I spend more races doing that than I do actually racing people. At certain circuits. Like there were a couple obviously last time we had with like Kota where it was a lot better. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't like quitting a race. I mean, the Lambo's still fun to drive. Like, it's fun to drive because I haven't driven anything other than the Lexus in months. So, it's still like all kind of new to me. They seem to be beating the Corvette behind us. We've got a bit of a scrap going on with this Corvette right now, so this is fun. Corvette seems to be a lot better than me under brakes. I'm not quite confident in actually getting the Lamborghini stopped just yet. That was a bit of a questionable move over to the right hand side, again just into the braking zone. Always the best time to move. Some people were just like real fucking liberal with their sort of trust in everyone around them, and then they wonder why they get into so many incidents. Like, I mean, yeah, technically you could have moved to the right-hand side. Was it a smart fucking move? God the hell no, it wasn't. They put a lot of faith in me not to miss my braking point. Right, definitely need to figure out how to get through here in third quickly. Because second ain't doing it. We're losing too much time on entry.
Lap 153.23.
Yeah, it's just like, yes, you can do it, but like, why? Why are you doing it? Why aren't you just staying to the left or to the right and removing the option of me driving to the back of you? Like, it just seems like an unnecessary risk that people are just unaware that they are doing. And then they go, well, you drove to the back of me. It's like, well, yeah, I didn't mean to, but you did kind of move right into the braking zone right in front of me, mate. Thus removing all of my downforce. So it's like, I kind of need that downforce to use me to slow down as well, like, and you've just taken all the air away. So yeah, we did kind of bonk, because, you know, I had X amount of downforce coming into the corner, and then you just sort of went, yoink. That's better. Trying to pick up the last little bit of toe there. Don't quite know why the guy was so slow. From the P2s.
Lap 152.88.
It should be interesting. He's going to arrive right at the braking zone. That's a real smart move. I mean, it's fine. We didn't make contact, but it was a very smart idea. Definitely wasn't worried you were going to crash into me at all. Especially when I saw you had the AO livery on as well. That's about as good as having an F1 livery in this game, sometimes. Oh, dead, behind. Someone's kicking up dust here every lap. Okay, it's like a little bit of curve like that, but people going off in chat about not holding brakes. Right in the middle of the P2 army. This is great. Totally not terrifying. Flash at me all you want, just go around. Oh dear. We got up to P14 just because of, you know, attrition. Whatever. This could have been an interesting race if we didn't pick up damage. But, oh well. I think we are gaining on P11 and 12 at the moment as well. Right, we got a respite from all these fucking P2s? We do, good. No, never mind, one's crashed. Man, I must got through there so clean last time, because I'm losing time every time that I go through there now. Right, the Lambo is a lot more fun to drive than the Lexus, that's for sure. It's a lot sketchier, like it's on the edge a lot more, but it seems to sort of stabilise itself better and doesn't almost get stuck over the limit like the Lexus does. I'd really like some front grip through there, like, you know, maybe some aero non-damage suspension in the front right tyre, but, you know, I might be asking a little bit too much, you know? Gotta be greedy with it. Here as well, grip would be nice through there. Another couple of freebies there. Up to P12.
152.61.
I mean, we're basically matching the pace with P10. And we're damaged, so let's hope. It does seem like the Lambo does not like curbs very much, which for my style of driving is not great. I like hoofing it over them. I must say, even with it damaged, I am enjoying this car. So maybe I just needed a change of scenery from the Lexus. Maybe I was just a bit bored of that as well. Are we okay on fuel? I think we should be, right? As long as we've got 9 laps left after the end of this one, we should be fine. Closing in on P10. Maybe not. They pulled out half a second on me that lap. Corvette behind catching, which is not great. So we're holding pace with them through middle sector, by the looks of it. It's probably a Scaria we're dropping pace to him, I would imagine. So I haven't quite figured out the quickest way through this corner yet. That's okay. It's a little bit through Parabolica, as per usual. It's obviously gone for the corner a bit quicker than me as well, by the looks of it. Yeah. 1.2 seconds quicker than me that lap. That is not great for managing the gap. That's better. I find the Lambo is requiring me to be a bit more precise than the Lexus does. .3 to go behind.
That time was a
Hey, we got into the 51 with a mildly broken car. You love to see it. Still losing 7/7 of a second to the guy behind, but that's neither here nor there. Turns in a little early. First part, we caught the curb. Took too much of the curb on the inside. Not much I can do to defend against this Corvette now. Just sit in the suck, see if he can pull us along to those guys in front. I believe we can bring us a little bit closer.
Lap 152.58.
And I think we're already out of the suck. That didn't take long. Still hanging in there. Not really making any inroads to the guys in front though. That was bad. This could be bad. Yeah, about as good as a send as I thought he was going to give. I thought I was going to get killed mid-corner, to be honest. But he ended up being a little bit closer than I was expecting, so not too bad in the end. See if we can hold on to P13.
2.94.
Oh, P12. Someone's gone back to garage. Beautiful. That Mandus has gone back to the pit, so that's nice. I don't quite know why, but presumably damage. Oh joy, P3, here they come. I'm just going to lift early, get him the fuck out of the way. He still missed the corner up. I lifted and he still missed the corner. Ladies and gentlemen, the average P3 driver. Absolute dentistry. I feel like I have pace missing. I just can't get out of the car because of the damage, especially the tyre.
That time was a 152.66.
That's mildly scary. Oh my god, why are you going so slow into the corner? Right, what, 3 more to go probably on the line, I thought it was. Or 2 at the line, that's probably what I was saying. Jesus Christ. P4 in LMP3s is being lapped by P2. What is the P3 like competitive scene? There isn't one, right? There's just no one. That's terrible. Yeah, Silver's managed to make the gap to the guys in front. We've just not been able to get close enough. Two more to go.
Lap 153.
Yeah, true, but I mean, you'd still expect them to not be this shit, right? Break even later than that when we've got this low fuel on board. There. Please don't send it into here, thank you. Wow, a P2 that can actually pay attention and also moved over to the right to allow me to come back onto the racetrack as well. Wonders will never cease. Yeah, GT4 and MP3 is a solid pairing. That's why they do it in IMSA. So again, could be a future time with the IMSA franchising, because you've got the Pilot Sport Series in IMSA, which is TCRs, GT4s, and P3s. Obviously, I don't think TCRs are going to come here anytime soon, if ever. But it's a solid race series with the other two, and like one of the most, if not the most. It would be one of the most popular categories on iRacing as well. So I think there'll certainly be demand for it. I generally prefer GT4 to GT3s. I like the slower cars. Lap so far already. Which, considering this should be the lap with the best, because we've only got a couple of litres of fuel on. But this thing's been less of a pig to drive than that Lexus was, with a similar condition. Right. Could have been something interesting if we didn't get damaged, but again, a lot of it was my fault. First lap. And then some of it wasn't. We beat a couple people in lower rank than me. We lost to a couple of people higher rank than me. Okay, alright, well. Let's watch lap 1 again. This is already off to back it out into going into a 3 wide situation. I probably should have just cut the chicane, right? Because I know I'm not going to get it stopped. So I go around and I try and clip him. So that with a whole host of issues. Basically down in last. Did he move under braking or did I move under braking? This is why I always check the replay before you go back and complain too much about people. Possible I moved under braking. Let's have a look. Didn't feel like I did. Maybe I was on an angle. I mean, he definitely moved. I braked on an angle. I don't think we were getting that stopped anyway. The brakes at the like 110, 120 board. So 115. I don't know. I mean, at this point, I'm looking at this gap here, so I'm just going to try and peel it off into this bit. And then, problem is, this guy also comes over. So, like, okay, well, if you hadn't done that, we wouldn't have hit, and it would have been fine. But we did do that, and we did hit, which sends me on the grass, and then we just clipped the, yeah. Oh well. There wasn't really much else to report in that race, was there? This BMW sitting mid-track with no wing as well. Like, I was expecting him just to sit over here. I was like, oh, you're literally going all the way to the racing line. Oh, right, okay. That's a bit weird for a damaged BMW that's just trying to recover, but fair enough, I guess. Yeah, I mean, that incident at the chicane's probably a fair bit of meat involved with that as well, so yeah, it wasn't all him. I don't think he helped the situation, but it wasn't all him, so we can't really be too mean on him about that. So unfortunately, another race, another series of incidents at Monza. Let's see where we're at in terms of driver rating now. We've probably lost all the way down to middle of Silver 1 now. Getting 6 on quali. Because our quali was 0. Oh no, we've maintained. There we go. Impact was low. Okay. Who did we hit 3 times? Gonsats? No idea. Race concept, another vehicle, advanced play. Huh? Too bad. Okay. Alright. Well, that wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be in terms of what the game was going to do to me. But it does make for very sad reading, our recent attempts. But I'm getting a bit tired, to be honest, guys, so I'm probably going to call it there, as I've been a bit... As anyone who's been hanging around in chat would have noticed I'm a bit melancholic at the moment. I do need to add 25 minutes onto time. I feel, oh fuck it, we'll round up, call it half hour for calls. So we'll be back tomorrow to stream something. Maybe we do break up from LMU, maybe we do something else, I don't know. But if you're here, if you do a favour, tickle the like button just down over here. Next to it there is subscribe, somewhere down here. They should have both lit up. We'd be talking about that. If you're new here, if you could do me a favour and tickle the subscribe button, all that fun stuff. If you're over on Twitch, and tickle the follow button for me, that'd be amazing. Because if we can get another 5 subs and another 5 followers over on Twitch and YouTube respectively, or the other way around even, it'll increase the timer again and we can go again for some more stuff. I stream regularly, mostly LMU, and then generally other stuff as well. But yeah, I am very tired, so I'm going to call it early tonight. Thank you for everyone hanging out. Hope you've had a good time. Have a good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever it is you are, whatever it is you're doing. And I will catch you in the next one. Cheers.